Hello, beautiful people. I hope you're all having an amazing day wherever it is that you're watching from. Now, something I often find myself thinking about is the younger version of myself, and I often find myself thinking about stuff that I would do when I was at school, and that got me thinking to me as a kid and how I used to behave and react at school. Now, I went to school in 1989, or secondary school, from the years of 1989 to 94, 95, over 20 years ago. And I had two teachers, and these were two very different teachers. Now, I had a whole bunch of teachers, but these are two that sort of come to the forefront of my mind when I think about my time at school. And the two teachers couldn't have been any more different from one another. Now, one was my history teacher, and he was really strict. Every time I had that lesson, I'd feel anxious before I even walked through the door. I was worried about getting something wrong or being told off. Instead of looking forward to the class, I just wanted it to be over even before it started. You all have those lessons or those classes that you don't look forward to. Now, on the flip side of that, there was my art teacher, and my art class, a completely different energy. She was relaxed. The environment and the atmosphere was friendly. She treated myself and the other kids more like young adults than children. And she encouraged us to express ourselves, think creatively, and enjoy what we were doing. And that class I actually look forward to, and those lessons every week. I even used to do homework, whereas in my history class, I didn't used to do my homework, and I think it was the fear that was making me not do that, and then that would lead to me getting into detention. Whereas with the art class, I wanted to do that stuff because of the way the class was and the way that the teacher taught us. Now, that really says something to me. It made me realize that people don't just remember what you teach them or what you say to them. They remember how you make them feel. And as a kid, you spend hours every week around your teachers, and whether they realize it or not, they shape your confidence, your curiosity, and your attitude towards learning. Now, I'm not saying that my history teacher was a bad person, far from it. He was probably trying to keep discipline and do what he thought was right. But for me, the fear of it, the fear of him and the class, didn't make me want to learn. It made me want to escape. And on the other hand, feeling respected and trusted in art made me want to turn up, take part, and improve myself. And it also made me want to create nice pieces of work which I could show to my art teacher, which I would then get praised for. Whereas my history teacher would always criticize me with things, and it was always as if I was being told off for something. Now, the older I've got, the more I've realized this just doesn't apply to school. It's the same in work, in relationships, in the gym, in business, pretty much everywhere in life. If somebody constantly makes you feel anxious, judged, or on edge, you'll naturally want to avoid them. But if somebody makes you feel comfortable, respected, and capable, you'll want to spend more time around them. You'll naturally put in more effort because you feel safe enough to be yourself. Now, looking back, I think those two classes taught me one of the biggest lessons of my life. And it wasn't just history or art. It was that the way we treat people leaves a lasting impression, sometimes for decades, sometimes for a lifetime. So if you're ever in a position where you influence other people, whether you're a teacher, a parent, a manager, just a friend, remember this: people might forget the words you said, they might forget the facts you taught them, but they'll remember, and they'll always remember how you made them feel. And apparently, they'll still remember it 20 years later, or a lifetime later. So I thought it was interesting to talk about that. It was something that was on my mind and something that I thought I'd share with everybody. If you did like the message, give me a thumbs up, give me a like, drop me a comment in the comment section down below. Have a wonderful day, noon or night, wherever it is that you're watching or listening from, and I'll see you soon.